Well, now to the pregnant athlete who is turning heads and igniting a new debate on what expecting moms should and shouldn't do to stay fit. The track star competing almost right up to her due date. She says she made the decision to race after her doctor gave her the green light. This morning, Olympian Alysia Montano is giving a whole new meaning to the term speed bump. Montano, seen here running the 800 meter at the U.S. Championships in Sacramento Thursday at 8.5 months pregnant with her first child.
I asked my midwife and my doctor if it was okay if I continued running, and I got 100% encouragement.
The five-time national champion coming in last place, about 30 seconds behind her competitors. But the defending champion says she wasn't in it to win it, but to prepare for birth.
Keeping myself fit and having stamina for labor, because I know that's going to be the hardest event that I'm ever going to go through.
And she doesn't just run with the bun in the oven. Here she is at the gym doing lunges, pull-ups, and squats. Montano is not the first to work out with child. Leanne Ellison pumped iron into her 33rd week of pregnancy. And Amber Miller ran the Chicago Marathon in 2011 at 39 weeks pregnant. She gave birth right after finishing. That was her second pregnant marathon, and her doctor approved her running it.
I want to just say a big thank you to all of the moms out there that I'd seen running that had been visibly pregnant and that weren't afraid to be like, I'm here, it's okay.
With her husband Lou by her side, Alysia has not been alone in her fight to stay fit.
Women that are pregnant aren't sick or strong, and this is a natural, beautiful thing that happens.
Montano says her pregnancy is right on track. She's due August 13th. And let's bring in ABC's Dr. Jennifer Ashton. She's a board-certified OB/GYN who's delivered over 1,000 babies and has cared for professional athletes who have exercised throughout their pregnancy. You know, I thought I was a rock star for running 2 miles up until giving birth. This one would put me to shame. Dan is speechless here. What do you think about this?
I think you go, girl. I mean, we have to remember pregnancy is not a disease. In this particular case, she is a world-class athlete. This is not someone who's never exercised. And if you've had an uncomplicated pregnancy, there is no risk to the mother or the baby to do something like
this. And so what are the issues surrounding pregnant women and exercise?
So a little mini med school, we kind of look at 4 basic parameters when we talk about exercise during pregnancy. One of them is maternal heart rate. The other one is the mother's hydration status. We don't want her to get dehydrated. Core body temperature is another one. That's going to go up with exercise, but we want it to come down pretty quickly. And then blood sugar levels. You know, you burn glucose during exercise, and the baby needs glucose as well. So those are the 4 big issues.
Well, and my doctor told me when I was pregnant that it was okay to continue doing what I was doing if I was doing it before I was pregnant, but not to start a new sport.
Correct.
What are the sports and the sort of training that pregnant women should avoid?
So there are a couple that in obstetrics we tend to frown upon, and those are kind of life-threatening potential exercises. So scuba diving, because you have a change in pressure, something like skydiving, horseback riding, downhill skiing. In general, there's always going to be exceptions, but these are typically sports that occur at a high velocity, high rate of speed, and if there's an accident, it could do harm to the fetus.
Yeah, and those are sports that most people pregnant or not would probably avoid anyway.
Right.
Well, it's wonderful to see her. As you said, go girl. She looks incredible.
Absolutely. We have to remember pregnancy, labor, and delivery. They're athletic events. You need to train for it.
Yes.
Amazing.
We're tough women.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm impressed with all of you.